happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out. The same way this year, too.
And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now here's Levine. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
And here's Jackson to the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Levine. Three-pointer off the mark. George with it. He's picked up by Levine. Hartenstein a screen. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation, and Paul George got it there.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Hartenstein pulls it in. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Kawhi has great size, but along with that has very good instincts as a rebounder, and that time works the offensive class.
Oh, George with a steal. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
The three, George. George with another miss. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
And that one good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Clippers on D. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard for three. And it's Chicago with a board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. LaVine with it. Guarded now by George. Blocked! And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. Driving in.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
DeMar DeRozan
Knocks down the long J.
And he just moves so well without the ball. DeRozan stays locked and loaded for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
George outside. The three is up. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And Leonard, here we go.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Here's LaVine for three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George for three. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Outside for LaVine. From outside the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Clippers in the lead. Pulls up for three. And the Clippers hit again from deep. Now Ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Going inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Now here's Leonard. Over to DeRozan. Again, the Clippers score.
Now that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Outside LaVine. Williams in the post. 5 on the clock. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Luke Kennard.
On defense, the Clippers. They're leading by 8. Here's DeRozan. Driving to the basket. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Free throws off from DeRozan.
And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Now here's Jackson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Caruso. DeRozan outside. Here's Bradley. The kick out to Williams. And again, no good by Chicago. And it's Kennard on the take. Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5.
Zach LaVine.
Hits the trifecta.
Three-pointer.
Well, Levine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
Jackson down low. Leonard with the ball. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Here's Levine. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Athletic play from Levine down in the paint, using his physical gifts to navigate to his shot.
Out to Leonard. Over DeRozan. Oh, and Bradley with a block.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left to the first.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years. And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Now here's White. Pass to Bradley. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Leonard.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Third team foul. At the line for LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw.
And he drops it first.
With Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. And he's now hitting around 90% of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Shoots over Brown. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Pass to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
That's his first.
And off the
personal
jump,
foul.
they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line from LA, BJ.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Chicago trailing here. Here's Caruso. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Second shot opportunity. 2 points. That one goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Kennard outside. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Okafor. He's covered by Bledsoe. It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
But he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
The Clippers in the lead. Bledsoe outside to the inside. Here's Zubats. That dropped, and it comes off an assist from Bledsoe.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Outside White. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. White with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Bledsoe outside. On the take. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Lonzo Ball really working on his shot and starting to find the consistency that one would hope for, but it's all the other things he does, the rebounds, the assists, the steals. I mean, he really contributes to all levels of the game.
Another area you see Lonzo's diverse skill set is in his shooting ability, Brett.
Well, that's the one knock coming in, and he's showing people now that he could step up and knock those down. So close range or at the arc, Lonzo getting more and more comfortable and confident in his offensive ability. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And here's Brown for 3. And he recovers it. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And the Clippers making a change here.
Into the lineup for your Clippers, Paul George.
And here's Bledsoe. George outside. For 3.
Come on.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kobe White picks one up.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Talk about fit being so important in this league. And you look at Eric Bledsoe, his first 3 seasons, he struggled with the Clippers and was behind Chris Paul, averaging just 6 points a game.
Now Ball. Oh, George with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Finished off the break. Batum's got his first 2 points of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
They got to start in L.A., but Bledsoe was traded to the Suns in 2013. Then Eric went off for 17 a game his first year in the Valley.
Feel like Bledsoe chomping at the bit for that kind of opportunity and transforming into one of the premier scoring guards in the NBA just like that. It's a bulldog mentality on defense, too, that opened the eyes of a lot of opponents and GMs across the league.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Left side, Brown. Back to Ball. Pass to Okafor. Now here's White. 6 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting 2.
Good on both. George with it. 7 points in the game. There's the triple. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG could be an MVP caliber player.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that pass.
And he knocks down the first one. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
As we've seen him develop in this league, LaVine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
3-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Ball. Left side, Williams. On the wing, LaVine. Clock at 6. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Defense. LA basketball.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Brown with it. Guarded now by George. On the wing, LaVine. From 9 feet. The bank shot, no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
There's the drive. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard for three. Ball with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. And LaVine throw it down.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there. Just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
Give him a hand there. That's your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Now the Clippers with it. They've led by as much as 10. Looking to get back on track. And the jam by George.
And Paul George had great position that time. An easy deuce.
They double team LaVine. Williams from long range. Pure from three-point range. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. George outside. Over ball. And there's another one for the Clippers.
That's just a good-looking shot from Paul George. Gets it right into his shooting pocket and finishes it off with confidence.
Outside LaVine. Pass to Vucevic. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Takes a step back. George with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Jackson can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. The kick out to Williams. DeRozan outside. .34 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vucevic. Ibaka with a steal. Leonard for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Chicago.
And the Bulls call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
And the Clippers making a switch here.
Luke Kennard, Eric Bledsoe.
.19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's LaVine for three. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. LaVine's got 15 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Leonard. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Clippers on top. They're up by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
First team foul.
Now here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a three-point game. Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Leonard on the wing. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Love to see PG getting into that zone, committed to find the points.
Ball with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Levine for three. Another miss. 6 makes, 6 misses so far. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan, left side. This for the tie. Gets the three to fall. DeRozan's gotten his third basket of the night.
When you grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
George for three. Fires in the triple. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Vucevic. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Shooting for Chicago.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Outside Levine. Here he goes. And the dunk by Levine.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
Jackson left side. The three. Can't get it to drop.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Levine. Nice move. Deflected. They recover it. Vucevic's shot is off. The Clippers trail. Back to Jackson. Kicks it out to Kennard. Lots of room. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Coach is wanting Luke Kennard to get aggressive with his shots. That's a nice catch and shoot.
And here's Ball. Banked it in off the glass. Ball's got 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Leonard, left side. No good from 18.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Now Levine. He's got 17. Pass to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Up and over Kennard. The kick out to Ball. Levine with it. Leonard defending. Down low. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Vucevic, high post. And Vucevic slams it in.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Tony Bradley, Javonte Green, Kobe White, Alex Caruso.
Jackson with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Kennard can't get it to go.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Back to Caruso. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Three-pointer.
And the Bulls lead by 9.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away. They're threatening here.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
From behind the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
3 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Outside for Green. Here's the three. Gets the three ball to go. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jackson down low. Shot to stop the run. The 17-footer. Rebounded by Green.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes.
The three is up. The shot comes out. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
Kennard, just a dangerous shooter out there on the floor, and he can also make some plays, but it's that over 40% from deep that keeps him dangerous.
And with Kennard and his shooting, the only complaint would be the volume.
Well, that might be the case, PA, but he's got to be on the floor more and be used in a more consistent role. So hard to ask a guy to give you more without getting more minutes.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Pass to White. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Substitution for your Clippers.
There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Alex Caruso. That's
1:25 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Team foul.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Okafor. That one off the back iron and out. George outside. Pass to Bledsoe. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And George with the jam.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
For the Bulls.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 14. Caruso. Here's Okafor. And another shot. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Shot clock at 6. Blocked again!
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Batum. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Chicago up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead in large.
Come on, fans.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 14. And it's Bledsoe on the drive. Here's George. Yep, that one goes. George has got 27.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Inside. Here's Okafor. It's deflected. George for 3. The Clippers rebound. Pass to man. Stolen by Caruso. Drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George.
Substitution for your Clippers. Isaiah Hartenstein.
George draws the double.
Senior.
Hartenstein in the post. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Kobe White.
Kobe White picks one up.
That's his second personal
First one
foul.
falls.
Second team foul.
So he gets them both. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Caruso. To the middle. Here's Okafor. Here's Bradley. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Kick out to Brown. Back to Bradley. Tries yet again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Third team foul.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. They grab their own miss. Here's Hartenstein. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And rejected. Pass to Jackson. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
What an athlete is Kawhi. Gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
Chicago calls a timeout. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
So both teams changing it up here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
As always, Allie, we thank you. And stolen by Williams. Here we go. And Vucevic slams it in.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender a bucket. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Levine. Back to Ball. The three. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
So it's Chicago now. At one point, they led by 16. It's Levine with a drive. Up and in on the layup. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Over the seasons, Levine's really grown into his scoring potential. He consistently finds points now.
Up top, George. Back to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Can't hit the corner three.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ball. And Vucevic slams it in.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's George. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. George has got 17 points here in the second half. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Back to Vucevic. Puts the move on. And he lays it in. Vucevic has got 21 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
George drives in. Williams grabs the board. DeRozan outside. Levine can't hit. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. For 3, George. That shot off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Levine with it. And it's Bledsoe picking him up. Now here's DeRozan. Yes, it's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Pass to DeRozan. Drops in the three. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's George. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Looking to end the run. Here's Kennard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Pass to Vucevic. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. Vucevic has got 23.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
T-shirt, make some noise. Full substitution.
White with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Back to White. Over to the left wing. Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
And the three-pointer goes.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Brandon.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Nikola Vucevic.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
What a job the NBA has done in terms of broadcasting, allowing fans to stream games from really any device. How have you enjoyed that, Brent?
Well, it's awesome working in the front office, BA, just to be anywhere in the country or outside internationally scouting. Turn on my phone, flip on a tablet, and be able to watch any game that's being played in the NBA. What a treat.
From deep, and Kennard with the three.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bradley. Inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
LA basketball.
"16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
Outside White. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.